the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. We got some breaking news fresh off the press, straight out of Chris Grier's mouth. He is open to trading into the first round. Teams have already been calling about it. We haven't called them. They have been calling us. We're going to talk about that and more right here on TD Fans Talk today. Make sure that you hit that like button. Let your friends and family members know about the channel as well. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to TD Fans Talk. On our road to 25,000, about 170 more to go. So go ahead and subscribe now if you are new to the channel. And once again, let your family and friends know. Before we get started, let's just get a quick word from our sponsor. And that concludes our show for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in to TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Tomorrow morning, I will be getting up extra early to do this stream. Thank you again. I will see you all soon. Peace. I am out. Good night, baby. Let me. Man, can you turn your light off? It's hard for me to sleep like this.
I'm almost over this chapter. I got about 30 more minutes.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
I can't sleep. Oh, all right.
A few moments later.
Babe,
I mean, it's been 10 minutes. Can you please shut it off? I got to wake up early in the morning.
I have about 20 more minutes on this chapter. This is my only time to read.
I understand, but I have to get up early in the morning. Can you just read in the morning? I mean, I have a lot I have to do tomorrow.
Didn't you just get a sleep mask?
You know what? You right.
Use it.
Manta sleep, baby.
I don't know how you sleep with that thing on.
It's actually comfortable. Pitch black. I don't have to worry about your light. I'll be able to sleep just fine.
Well, enjoy it. Looks good on you.
This actually feels good. Oh, good night, baby.
Good night, love you.
Love you too.
Ladies and gentlemen, check out Manta Sleep. The link to the website is in the description of this video. Make sure that you use promo code TDPHINSTALK. That is TDPHINSTALK. Again, make sure you check them out. Supporting our sponsors is supporting the channel. If you can't sleep when it's bright, these masks will turn out the light. Manta Sleep. Check them out. Yeah, I see y'all in the comment section. No, I can't sleep with the light on. I need darkness, man. I need darkness. I already have problems sleeping. I be watching film and all of that all night, man. So listen, y'all, if you're just like me and you have problems sleeping whenever it's bright, go ahead and check out Manta Sleep. The link for Manta Sleep is pinned in the comment section. Also, it's in the description of the video. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button so we can get started. Punch that like button. We got 180 people watching already and only 60 likes, so hit that like button, all right? TD needs to be a star of a movie. Ooh, your boy got that Denzel going. Hey, don't send me to Hollywood. Don't send me to Hollywood now. Hey, I just need one of them checks. I keep telling y'all. TD, I thought watching Tia's film puts you to sleep. Tua's film, no. I like watching Tua's film. I like the good, the bad, and all that. All right. I have that problem too. Yeah, man. TD, just close your eyes, TD. No. I mean, I don't know about you, but if you close your eyes and you put a light in front of it, you're still going to have a glare. I mean, come on now. Why don't you look at a light right now and cut it off? You'll see the difference in your eyes when they close. All right. TD, can you use those when watching? Hey, we got to watch Tua play. We got to watch him play because we want to see him get better, right? Come on now. Now, listen, don't get me wrong. I know that some platforms have a lot of Tua cult members and obsessed people, right? And then there's platforms that have people that hate Tua. I get it. But at the same token, as Dolphin fans, we want everybody to end up being a great player. Now, if we don't believe they are or not, that's a different story. But listen, we want to watch Tua play. We want to see him become great. We want to see him become the best of all time, regardless if we believe he will or not. We do want that to happen, right? And if you're a real Dolphin fan, I hope you want it to happen. If you don't want it to happen, then I think your fight is between other people and wanting to be right. I want it to happen. I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong on my assessment of Tua. So hopefully he does what he got to do. I think he's going to be in a press conference today. So y'all know I'll be live again telling y'all what Tua had to say. I want to see what he got to say about his jiu-jitsu and all that good stuff, what he's been working on, all that good stuff. See what if they ask good questions. Y'all already know. But we'll see. TD, that's right. That's right, TD. That means we winning games in a Super Bowl. Absolutely. That's what it's about, man. I done told y'all. Tua, if we can win a Super Bowl with Tua, put the statue in front of the stadium, make it bigger than Dan Marino's, looking down at him, and alter Dan Marino's to look up at his. That's how I feel about it. If we can win a Super Bowl with Tua, make sure you put that statue out in front of the stadium. Make sure it's 2 times bigger than Marino's. Have him looking down at Marino and have Marino looking up at him. And a matter of fact, the unretire number 13 at that point, as far as I care. Only thing I care about is winning a Super Bowl. However we have to construct this team to do it, that's all I care about is winning a freaking Super Bowl. That's why it's the home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Not the people that get in their feelings and they fighting over a player or any few players. I tell you now, Dan Marino is the greatest quarterback of all time to not win a Super Bowl. And I have a little issue with the fact that he didn't win a Super Bowl. Love him, but you ain't deliver. I know it's a team sport, but still didn't deliver. Still didn't deliver. How could you talk about our beloved Dan Marino like that? Didn't deliver. Only thing I care about over here is delivering. I need to be in this world when we win a Super Bowl. Period. So all y'all out here that's 50 plus years old and y'all got to witness the 72 Dolphins, even if you were 1 year old, good for you. I didn't. The only thing I've known all my life is a franchise that ain't win a Super Bowl. I'm 38 years old now. Get it done. Sick of this crap. Get it done. Time to be playing these games. So doggone right, I'm going to be extra critical of any and every single thing dealing with this team. And I'm going to be yelling it to the rooftops. Love me, hate me, all you want. I care about my team. I care about them enough to chastise them. That's real love. If you got kids, you know what I'm talking about. So all y'all people running around here, just go with the flow, leave them alone, let them be. You must be ain't got kids. Or you must be don't love this team to that level. When are our fans going to love this team enough to chastise them when you feel they did something wrong? Even if you're wrong, still you care enough to say something. It's that simple. Fans up no matter what. Fans up no matter what. Man, fans up the comment section. Let me feel the love on that. If you agree with that little brief message I just gave, let me feel the love. Fans up the comment section because we got to talk about Grier getting in the first round. Fans up the comment section. Let's see it, baby. Where my Dolphin fans at? Where my real Dolphin fans up? Man, I wish it was opening week next week. I'm feeling hype right now. I don't know why, but I'm just feeling hype. I'm feeling hype, man. I wish it was opening week. Like, man. But every summer we go through this. Every summer we're in this stage right here where we're sitting here like, man, we got to go through this whole summer. Next thing you know, training camp next week, y'all. Next thing you know, ooh, opening night, Thursday night. Next thing you know, oh my gosh, we kick off tomorrow. Come on, Dolphins, let's do it. I always get us through the summer, man. And when we come up out on the other side, we had before, man, but we just want to win. We want to win. All right. I appreciate all the love and support and those who fans up the comment section just now. Let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Grier is open to trading into the first round. Now, this isn't something Chris Grier said, hey, let me call people so I can get in the first. I got to get in the first. But Chris Grier said he done got multiple calls. He said he done got multiple calls from teams late in the first round, basically saying, hey, if our guy isn't there, we're willing to give up this pick to y'all for y'all second round pick and a little more. And Chris Grier was like, he keeping those options on the table when they're going to be available for him. And he's exploring what that may look like and what he may need to do and who those players are he would want to pick early in the late in the first round. Now, I got to be honest with y'all. Chris Grier need to be moving heaven and earth to get this done. Chris Grier needs to be moving heaven and earth to get this done. He got to move heaven and earth to get this done, man. I'm telling you now. Why? Because you need to stick it back to the NFL. Yeah, they took our first round pick, but you need to get back in that first round anyway and say we still going to get us a quality player. Listen, I know what we did was wrong and we got punished for it, but at the end of the day, make a statement, Chris Grier. We going to get back in this first round. And teams going to call us because they know everybody want a first round pick. That's why they've been calling Grier. They like, call Miami. Call Miami just in case our guy ain't there at 25 or 26 or 29. Call them and talk to them about their second round pick and maybe pick up a third next year or something like that. Oh, no, it's going to be another second. Pick up an extra second the next year, something like that. But I ain't going to lie. I'm like, go do it. Go do it just because. Get back in the first round just because. Get back in the first round just because of this crap. The team did nothing wrong, TD. Owner did. Why is the team punished for what one man did? Because the owner is a representative of the team, the biggest representative of the team. Tampering at its finest. You can't just send an owner around to talk on behalf of the team. They are the team. So we definitely did something wrong, bro. He is a part of the team. Think about it. The owner makes all the decisions because he got to sign off on everything. He the one got to cut the check for the signing bonuses and approve guaranteed money. Chris Grier worked the deal up, but it's coming across Stephen Ross' desk. I mean, come on. He is the actual general manager, technically. Ain't nothing happened without him knowing. Now, he most of the time get it on his desk, sign and get it signed. But when it's big money, ooh, this is a lot of money. What would talk me through this? What's this about? You think Chris Grier and Tyreek's deal just made the trade and be like, hey, Ross, we got Tyreek? No. Hey, Ross, man, I need some of that signing bonus money. This what I need. So, yeah, we did something wrong. I mean, yeah, we tampered, period. So, listen, y'all, at the end of the day, I say go do it. I say go do it. And now what we would pick up in the first round, we're going to do some streams talking about that. So I'm just going to basically say we got the 28th pick if that happens. Say the Dolphins get somewhere around 28. And we're going to do some streams because now I need to go do a little bit of research on what would I do if I had the 28th pick. Got rid of the second round pick. Is it worth it to move up to get it? I'm just right now off of principle. Go do it. Just because they took a pick for us, get back in the first and be like, screw all y'all. We got we picked in the first round anyway. So I don't know. And man, I'm gonna be honest, if I was Chris Grier, I would trade up in the first round and then trade that pick possibly. I would trade up to the first round and then trade that pick. I trade that pick for a first next year. Like, listen, I know we going all in right now, but oh my gosh, Chris Grier, man, I'm like, figure out a way to get 2 first-round picks next year. And I agree, Dylan. The point is that the guy that we would go for, if he's worth it, idea of what position you would aim for with the first pick. Yeah, so that's what I got to think through. But I ain't gonna lie, I still need 2 first-round picks next year. Because just in case things don't go right this year, we done set ourselves up right now to it don't matter. Like worst case scenario, right? I want y'all to think about worst case scenario. You win 9 games this time and don't get in. Just hypothetically. You win 9 games and don't get in. You still got the 18th pick. What if your quarterback is one of the reasons and he ain't it anymore? What you gonna do? What you gonna do then? What are you gonna do then? It ain't no, well, we'll take the next 3 years picks and move up. You ain't moving up no further than 5. Knowing that Caleb Williams and all of them guys gonna be 1, 2, 3. What you gonna do? Nobody cares to talk about one big factor, and that factor is, what if our quarterback don't work out? What if he does get hurt again? What the heck you do next year? Draft gonna be out of the question. You ain't getting a top 3 pick, a top 5 pick. That's gonna be out of the question. What quarterback's going to be available? Do y'all realize the last 3 years has been what happened the last 3 years with quarterbacks available in free agency or via trade? That ain't ever happened in the NFL. Like, it's the rarest thing ever. Do you know how many quarterbacks that are capable or at least can hold a team down that have been available in the last 3 years? That is so rare, and I see that window closing. It's about to end. From the Bradys to the Watson to the Lamars to whatever, in the last 3 years, it has been so unrealistic what has happened. And it's going to go back to being normal. You ain't going to see prime quarterbacks wanting to get out anymore. It ain't finna be happening after this year. That's going to be about the end of this rare conundrum that's going on in the NFL right now. And anybody that does come available, you ain't going to want them. Why would I want Kyler Murray? I might want to keep Tua. See them level of guys. But nobody wants to have that conversation of what do the Miami Dolphins do if Tua ain't the guy from a playing standpoint or if Tua ain't the guy from an injury standpoint. What do we do? Does anybody have an answer for that? Does any Dolphin fan have an answer for that question? And I get it. We hope that don't happen. We hope he is the guy. But if he ain't, does anybody have the answer to that? Ain't nobody got the answer to that, the solution. Other than play him on his 5th-year option again. Play him on the 5th-year option. People like, why can't you acknowledge Tua's 5th-year option? That mean they at least commit to him another year. A 5th-year option doesn't mean they're committing to him in the 5th year. Do you not remember Baker Mayfield's 5th-year option? Baker Mayfield in year 3 had his best season. They picked up the 5th-year option. And in year 4, he was absolutely trash. And what did they do? Traded him to the Panthers, something like that. Traded him on the 5th-year option. Paid a little bit of the salary and traded him. But at the same token, it's like, man. And do you all also realize the only way out of this situation, if it does fail, is taking your first-round pick next year, trading Christian Wilkins, trading your first-round pick the year after, and probably trading your first-round pick the year after that just to use and get in the top 5. You would have to trade 3 first-round picks and a nice player like Christian Wilkins just to get in the top 5 if it doesn't work. TD, I really do not get that if Tua is your guy, your franchise, injury prone, and do not build an offensive line for him, Grier is out to lunch. Well, listen, they've already told you they don't know if he's the guy. Listen, stop listening to these people that are telling you that the Miami Dolphins feel that Tua is the guy. Stop. Stop listening to these people that are telling you that the Miami Dolphins believe Tua is the guy. The fair thing to say, if you want to be unbiased, is that they're still trying to figure out if he's the guy. That's the truth. Think about it. If he's the guy, they do what they did with Jalen Hurts and give him a contract extension. Oh, but Jalen Hurts didn't have a 5th-year option. Oh, so you think the Bengals finna pick up Burrows? You think the Chargers finna pick up Herberts like that? Or are they going to give him a contract extension as well? Stop. And if Hurts was a first-round pick and he had a 5th-year option, they would have given him his contract. The man just went to the Super Bowl. His agent would have gotten him his contract, or he would have said, oh, you're picking up a 50 option? That's an easy way to say trade me. What's the difference with Kyler Murray? Kyler Murray, after year 3, got his deal. Kyler Murray got his deal. And he did less than Jalen Hurts. So understand, people, once they feel like they have their guy, they don't do all of that franchise tag and 5th-year option. They ink the big deal. They lock them down long term. And just so you know, you have more caps flexibility for a long-term extension than a 5th-year option. People are out here lying. Yeah, but we're going to have a lower cap hit for the next 2 years. This is genius by Chris Grier. Did you go see Jalen Hurts' numbers? This year, Tua is counting 10-point-something million. Jalen Hurts, $6 million. Next year, Tua is $23.3 million. Jalen Hurts is, what was it, $16 million? The year after that, Jalen Hurts is $21 million. If Tua makes it past that, he's going to be way more. The year after that, Jalen Hurts is $26 million. If Tua make it past these 2 years, it's going to be way more. People don't understand freaking the salary cap and how it works. You have the most flexibility when you do it after year 3, the extension. Not no 5th-year option. That's the second best. That's better than just straight up 5 years going through and then you sign. Yeah. But the best thing you can do from a financial standpoint is sign him on a massive deal after year 3. Because guess what? It's an extension. You already have him on a contract for year 4. So when you do the 5-year extension, it's actually a 6-year deal. You could spread it out. They have already built in 4 years where Jalen Hurts will not be more than a $26 million cap hit. Now that back end, year 5, 6, and 7, the cap hit is going to look like 60, 60, 60. But they're not going to do that. You know what they're going to do? Around year 5, they're going to restructure the contract, give a bigger signing bonus, add more years, and keep kicking it. The Eagles ain't worried about. They are in great shape. Y'all don't realize if we gave Tua a 5-year extension right now, it's much better shape than the 5th-year option, and then he balls, and then we give him a contract. People don't understand that. It's way better. But why didn't they go with the better option? Because they still don't know if he's the guy. And I get it. We all know that's true. We don't know. And I hope he does become the guy. But we don't know that yet. So this notion of the 5th-year option is them knowing they have their guy, but they get to see now and then they get to save more money. It's not the case. It is financially more flexible to do it after year 3, give the extension. Much more flexible. But you only do it when you know for sure, 1,000% that you have your guy. And the Dolphins don't know that yet. Look at what they just said in that press conference about Austin Jackson and Liam Eichenberg. The exact freaking thing they said about Tua last year. Yes, Austin Jackson is our starter at left tackle. We love what he's been doing in the offseason. Having Teron Armstead here can help him greatly as well. We believe in him. And same thing they said about Tua. So, yeah, Austin Jackson is right tackle number 1 right now, and it looks like we're going into the season with that being the situation. Will they draft or will they sign another one in free agency? I believe they will, but it ain't going to be – it probably ain't going to be to the level of Austin Jackson, and that ain't saying much. That's not saying much. And Grier talk about it's a balance, with preparing for the future and now. Stop it. You are all in. Ain't no more future talk. Ain't no more future talk. You remember that report last week? The Dolphins are, exploring how they can get more draft picks. Basically, what that means is moving down, taking your number 2 and getting 2 3s, or taking your number 3 and getting more draft picks. Well, we finally hear directly from Chris Grier today, and instead of talking about moving down, he's talking about people calling him to move up, and he'll explore all those options. He know we all in. They even asked him, have you considered moving Hunt to right tackle? No, Hunt is a good guard in this league. We believe we have a guy that can be here a long time, whatever. Austin Jackson is right tackle 1. He's right tackle 1. So let's go ahead and be honest here and talk about the elephant in the room, the reality, the truth of the matter, which is, ladies and gentlemen, the Miami Dolphins are going all in blind on Tua. That's the truth. Think about it. No team has ever done this. No team has gone all in blindly. And the reason why I say blindly, because we still don't know what Tua is as a player altogether, and we don't even know if he can stay healthy. We are doing something that no team has done, and that's go all in blindly. Usually you see teams go make a trade for a big name quarterback and go all in. But we're going to be the first team that goes all in blind with the biggest and most important position on the field, a question mark. And it is what it is. But let's just be honest and realize that's what we're doing as an organization. All this talk out here in these streets and stuff about this and that and this. Let's tell the truth. That's what the Miami Dolphins are doing. Going all in blind. Scant Dollar with the donation. Appreciate you, homie. He said, that's why I see a 7-10 season incoming. Man, I hope not. I ain't got time to be bursting blood vessels and stuff like that, man. I hope not. Come on, Dolphins. Get 11 wins this year at a minimum. Of course, I'll take 10 if it get us in. But y'all know me. I've told y'all a million times. I pay attention to what the rest of these teams in the league do too. And guess one team that look like they gearing up, but we done already wrote them off. Guess one team that's gearing up right now that most of us have already written off. When we go through our top 7 teams in the AFC, we write them off because of a specific situation. But now it look like they're gearing up, and we may not be able to write them off. And that's the Ravens. Because of Lamar, because there's a chance that they make him happy enough to where if he does stay and they got wide receivers, weapons now you're about to have a legitimate defense, especially adding Roquan and a few more acquisitions in the offseason. And the first time you'll ever see Lamar Jackson with weapons. He already got one and they trying to get another. This will be the first time you see Lamar Jackson with weapons. So all this talk about, Lamar ain't feared as a passer and X, Y, and Z. You see what Tua did with weapons. Well, for at least 4 games. But you see what Tua did. What do you think that team turns into if Lamar got weapons? I can tell you now, if it's the same Baltimore team that they've had for the last few years, and you add 2 nice receivers, they already got one. You add another nice receiver, they are guaranteed the freaking playoffs. Coaching don't get much better than what they have over there. Top 5 coach, probably. That's a guaranteed playoff team. Even if it's worst case scenario wild card. Guaranteed. Then they got draft capital too. Go look at their draft. They picks they got. It's crazy. They already in playoffs. It's Baltimore. No. Not if the quarterback ain't there. They ain't in the playoffs if the quarterback ain't there. If Lamar Jackson stays and he don't get hurt, Just like we worried about, they're a playoff team every year. Who cares, TD? Yeah, the AFC is tough. Everyone knows that. Nothing new. Yeah, what's new is the simple fact that it makes it harder for us to get in. It's going to make it harder for us to get in. Bringing all this talent in and not getting in is what would be new. That's the concern. Could you imagine doing everything that we've done and we don't get in? The fallout. Think about that. The fallout. And then I ask all of y'all, if that happens, what do we do? Because low key, nobody's paying attention to the fact that Chris Grier has been getting rid of all of our assets. We would not have any semblance of a contingency plan. Then you got a roster of a whole bunch of people you can't even get off of their contract until the following year. Barney said they ain't TD nothing about every Amazon Dolphin item they got. That and fan addicts and it wouldn't me, my wife. She just be going on looking for stuff sometimes. You don't even know how much Dolphin stuff I got in boxes. It's crazy. I might just get rid of all of it at some point. Anyway, I'm finna get up out of here. Tua's press conference is about to start. I'm gonna listen to see what he says. See if we get anything interesting. If we do, I'll go live right afterwards. If not, then it is what it is. But I'm going to go check out Tua's press conference right now. Y'all come over there with me. It's on the Miami Dolphins channel. Let's see what he got to say. Fins up no matter what. Peace. I'll see y'all real soon.